Just bringing Cynthia Lee Sheng, the president of Jefferson Parish. Ms. Sheng, thank you for joining us this morning. Can we just start out with an update on where things stand in your parish right now?
So I'll talk about our most vulnerable areas in Grand Isle. We still have not made contact with Grand Isle. That is the island that's the furthest south. That is our island that is right at the Gulf of Mexico. Certainly, we have lost contact with them since yesterday afternoon. It is still dark outside right now, so we are waiting for sunlight to come up. We have first responder teams that are out there. They have been planning their strategy for today, ready to go out. Our next concern, obviously, is with Lafitte, which is an area north of that, but still outside the hurricane protection system. We know there's standing water. We're hearing reports of very high water, people trapped in their attics. We could not go out last night because it was just absolute pitch dark last night. This is an area that, if you want to think of it like swampland, there's alligators out there. It's not, conditions, you just could not go out in the darkness, especially with the down power lines. It's very dangerous. So all of our first responder teams are ready to go do that search and rescue efforts. The other major issue we're dealing with this morning is we have had a lot of water main breaks. Our water system is losing pressure. And so in order to be able to fight fires, that is a very critical element. So we're trying to clear roads to do those water repairs. So I would say those are the very pressing needs that we're facing as soon as the sun comes up.
You said you've had no contact at all with Grand Isle. Do you have any idea how many people were on the ground in Grand Isle?
Mayor Carmodel told me 2 nights ago that he thought that, pre-storm, he thought there were 40 people still on the island, including some firefighters and citizens.
So you're going to have your rescue teams go out this morning. What's your greatest need right now?
Well, we're a broken community right now. If you talk, we have no electricity. I know the sheriff wants me to call him. My calls are not going through to him. So, our water system's down, our electricity system's down. We have roads that are impassable because of water. We have roads that electrical poles are down, covering it, trees are down. So the first level of business is trying to get through to communications so we can work as efficiently as possible. And then also being able to move around this parish so we can do what we need to do in terms of first life-saving measures, and then second, putting the critical infrastructure needs, like I say, water, starting to get those repaired. So that is our first line of action, and is going to take up all of today, I'm sure.
We heard Matt Gutman say the memories of Katrina are so fresh. How does this compare?
Well, I'm with a lot of people. My father was the sheriff during Katrina, so I have stories. He fought Katrina, and I'm with a lot of people who worked with him and with Katrina. Many are saying, in terms of the weather, this is worse. Now, Katrina, we were underground. We were underwater, but we're better able to deal with this. We're here at the Emergency Operations Center. The building that I stayed in last night, even though we were in the heart of things, was solid. We just couldn't feel anything. In terms of our levee protection system, we were so much better with that. We did not have levee failures. There were some levees that overtopped in Lafitte, but no levee failures. We were able to pump water. We had hardened, pumping stations. We have safe houses where operators can stay at the pumping stations. So we approached this storm with a much stronger foothold to be able to defend ourselves. But yes, of course, very reminiscent of Katrina, and it might be a very long recovery, as Katrina was for us.
We are thinking of you and all the members of your community. I know it's going to be a rough day. Thanks for your time this morning.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.